the fire, burn the fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight.
Welcome to TBone Capone's Prime Cuts, where you get the best of both worlds, sports and geek talk, with your host that has a face made for radio, TBone Capone.
Hello Capones, I'm T-Bone. We're in the HQ and I got another edition of TBone Capone's Prime Cuts for you. This episode has been brought to you by Bull City Street Food, the best damn street food you're ever going to get out of the Durham, North Carolina. Hands down, Harry Mons runs a mean ship, and if you ever have the privilege to taste this food, you could thank me later. And also, the Top Bananas. The Top Bananas always have my back, and I always appreciate them. Alright, let's get into Prime Cuts.
Swung on and missed.
Swing and miss. My swing and miss from last week is quite simply this. Getting excited about the draft day and then talking about how the Cleveland Browns had the perfect formula to turn everything around. You know, they did right. They got Hugh Jackson. They made a great pre-draft day trade, but then they kept trading down. And to me, they didn't get quality when they could have got quality in some of their picks. And it's almost like, even when they make a good move, it's still the same old Browns. And that's my swing and miss of the week.
Let's talk some sports. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do it.
All right, Capones, we got sports talk for you this week. A few things I like to hit up first. First of all, my gallon jug of water, proof. As you can see, I'm making good progress. 1:52 p.m. in the afternoon. I'll finish that, no problem. Also, is my cock creeping up on me? Because I thought it was turned to the side at one point. I think he's coming after me. I don't know. Stay tuned for more on that. Also, I've been asked about what this is. This is an Oregon Ducks American football jersey. Love it. I just love it. I love the Ducks. Go Ducks. All right, let's go into my sports picks. Big thing you need to know. The last few episodes that I actually did sports picks, because we remember we had that one in memoriam type episode. The ones that I did make picks in, I've been crazy good. Been busting down the doors. Last week I went 5-2-2. Overall record now, 57, 37, and 18. Those are stellar numbers. Best part about it, Bundesliga. I'm not great at picking Bundesliga. 3-0 last week. Check this out. BPL, I'm going to take you to take Everton over Leicester City. I know, King Power Stadium, it's going to be rocking. They're the newly crowned champs. They do have some suspension issues, and also, they might have a bit of a hangover because they're partying their asses off. All right? And what happens when you put on that crown? When the crown goes on, everyone comes after you. Expect Everton to put up a good, decent fight there and upset them at home. All right? Take Arsenal over Man City. You want to talk hangover? Let's talk UCL hangover. Wow. Brutal, right? They were definitely outclassed. Without a doubt, outclassed. Their confidence has to be waning some. I'm telling you, take Arsenal over Man City and take Liverpool over Watford as my lock it up pick of the week for the BPL. Now, DFL, take Dortmund over Frankfurt. I don't know if you saw what Dortmund did last week, but they just keep coming, and they have a great young American player. Check them out. Take Dortmund over Frankfurt, Gladbach over Leverkusen. That's going to be a tough game. And Mainz over Stuttgart for my lock it up in the DFL. MLS, okay? Take Orlando over the Red Bulls Friday night, right? Friday night football. Also, take the Sounders over the Earthquake. Lock it up pick of the week. Rapids over Real Salt Lake. It's going to be a tough game. The Rocky Mountain Showdown. There's going to be a lot of drama, intensity. It should be fun. That's my sports talk for this week.
What the fuck?
WTF this week. Now, the WTF, it should be that cock, right? That impulse buy that my wife had that we thought would fit in the kitchen just nicely and doesn't, and just kind of creeps me out while I do videos. But that's not it. This is it. So, you guys, a lot of you know, if you've been the history of the channel, I've been mentioning my injuries. I sustained injuries while I was a member of the military. It wasn't during the war. It was just as a member of the military. It happened in the line of duty. But the bottom line is I'm in constant pain. I have chronic pain. And the best thing to do for that is to live in warmer climates. That's why old people go to the Floridas, go to the Keys, go to Arizona, because it's warm. It makes them more comfortable, which makes sense, right? So, anyway, we've talked about moving to various places. North Carolina, Harry Mons lives there. Would love to live near him. That would be crazy. South Carolina was an option. Arizona. Well, in South Carolina, there was a video clip that I saw, and I just couldn't believe it. And pretty much what it was, and it was a nice, established neighborhood. Like my neighborhood, just nice, established. There was a damn alligator walking, as you could see, right? Goes up and actually rings the damn doorbell. No joke, rings the doorbell. Now, can you imagine being home? Luckily, the lady wasn't home. She was at work. But can you imagine being home You hear the doorbell ring, you don't really see anybody, and then you open the door and see a damn gator? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not going down south. I don't even like the Florida Gators anymore. And that's my WTF of the week. What time is it? Geek Time. Now look, I am downloading Overwatch, the open beta, right now on Xbox One. So as soon as I'm able to play that, I'm going to hook it up and give you a preview clip. Alright guys, I have Overwatch in. Now it's not completely downloaded. Again, it's the beta, but it's loading preferences. We'll see what it does. Hopefully it gives us enough to where we can do a clip for you. Anyway, just so you can see. Now it's by Blizzard Entertainment, and they're the same ones that I think did World of Warcraft or whatever. I think they were real big from there. I remember I think they had great Super Bowl commercials or whatever. Anyway, it's entering the game. It was only 48% loaded, so we'll see. Alright. So as you can see, the game's still installing there. You have a little symbol up here so you can edit it. View career player card. Oh, wow. So as you can see, it's pretty in-depth. Most eliminations, most final blows, most objective kills. I'm assuming it's a first-person shooter. I saw the open beta in there and got kind of excited because I knew that, or assumed, you guys would like it. So anyway, yeah. That's that. So we can exit there. You can buy it. Obviously, they give you kind of a link to that. So there's training. So let's go recommended practice range. Let's go to the practice range. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, it's just another beta, another game to kind of look at and see if you want to buy. I always like to test them out first before I buy them anyway, just to see if it's my cup of tea. It's a first-person shooter and it looks dope as hell. I'll tell you. You can experiment with your weapons and abilities. Oh, I see. You can change it. Oh, you can be the Reaper. I'll be the... Nah, I won't let you, but that's alright. Or will it? No, it won't let you change it. I imagine it will in the real game. Press the information button. I'm thinking that's the hero details. Alright, so you have a tactical visor. Sprint is LB. Trying to remember the thing. Bionic field is RB. LT is rockets. And RT is your heavy pulse rifle. Sprint is LB, huh? Instead of pushing in the D-pad. I'm so used to all those being that way. Oh, there you go. So she wields. You can test that other one. So she uses the double guns. Whoa, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie, that just felt a little weird. I'm doing something wrong. Because it keeps like... Bust that robot a new one. It just... I don't know. To me, it's got kind of a cartoony feel to it. Not quite Halo, I guess. The environment doesn't look very... I don't know, like there's... You know, like in Call of Duty, you can find a gas can or something to hit and make explode, but I don't know. I see what they're trying to get with here. I know these are just training bots, but this seems kind of lame, to be honest. So, you know, proceed at your own risk. I imagine that there's going to be a lot more to it. So I think that was like a little rewind button right there. There's all these bots here. That's great. And I get it. This is only training. It's not the campaign mode. So there's, I assume, a health thing right there. I would think it would automatically give it to me. Anyway, you've seen enough of this. I've showed it to you. Let me know what you think. The heroes, it's just going to be interesting. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. It's just the beta. The true beta hasn't loaded completely yet. So let's leave the game. and I don't think it's going to let us actually play. So it's just the training while it's installing. So hopefully it gets better through there, through the actual campaign mode. The training, just going through the training and the feeling of the controls, it felt a little off, but again, I'm used to Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to that classic first-person shooter where you push in the right joystick to run and to sprint, and it's not like that. You have to hit LB, and then there's like that rewind, so all kinds of stuff I guess you got to get used to. I'm sure it wouldn't take time. I'll try to do more of a preview next time, but at least you got a little hint or a little feel for the game anyway. All right? Hey, if I had to rate it just based off that training, we're talking 2 pork chops. Then again, it's just a limited taste, limited sample. I'll let you know next time. All right, Capones, I hope you like that edition of Prime Cuts. That cock keeps moving forward. Some weird shit. Anyway, please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, T-Bone out.